Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to day 13 of the 31 Days of Horror. DBougie86 here again. Now, the film I got for you guys today is a film from 2009, and it's another creature feature. Yes, this one goes by the title of Dino Wolf. Yes, look at that fucking awesome cover art. I believe this also goes under the title Dire Wolf on certain releases, but this is the one you want to get. I'll explain more later. Of course, this is directed by Fred Olin Ray, of course, who directed some of my favorite like B movies in general, like for example, like Hollywood Chainsaw Hookers, Evil Tunes, to name ones that I enjoyed watching growing up, and he directed like a Glass Trap, which was a cool like killer ant film that he did. Was pretty cool. I enjoyed that one. Now, the main plot of this one, we're introduced to our main setting of like this biotech lab who's doing like this research and experiments for the military, and their test subject in the title of the film, the Dino Wolf or Dire Wolf, has escaped and is going on a murderous killing spree, and it's up to our sheriff character and his other group, like his actually his foster son is actually the game warden of the hunting range, uh, are figuring out like what's going on and what's doing this, while the FBI agents that the military have sent to capture this thing alive are also on the scene, and then we get the mixture of like this like scientist stuff and trying to figure out how to stop this thing. Pretty much, that's pretty much the main plot of this one. I'm going too crazy into it. Now, my thoughts on the film, like for a later day Fred Olin Ray film, this one has like a lot of like his general tropes of low budget filmmaking that I used to love growing up watching, especially the Fred Olin Ray films of the yesteryear, pretty much. And the way that I say that is because a lot of his other films are kind of plagued with like CGI in their films, like especially with like Glass Trap, which I do enjoy. Don't get me wrong, but like the CGI like insect films kind of blend together with me sometimes, especially with like CGI creature features. Also looks like sci-fi channel stuff like that. But I was shockingly surprised that they actually used like a practical effect for the creature. Now, the practical effect is a guy in a suit, yes. So it does look cheesy at times when you get like close up reactions of the creature and like see it a little bit more than usual, and you can kind of tell in certain shots that you know it's a guy in a suit. But I like that they did that angle because it has something for the actors to work off of too. You know what I mean? So that was really good and genius that Fred Olin Ray did that for this film. It's cheesy, but it works for this type of movie, in my opinion. Now, another thing that's awesome about this movie, since it has creature, practical gore, and there's tons of fucking awesome gore shots in this movie. This is the addition they get out of this film. Lots of great gory moments, lots of extra blood splatter because it's the director's cut. Awesome shit right here with that angle. There's gore galore in this film. It kind of reminds. This is a great like if you have the film Cemetery Gates, which is another creature feature. This is a great like double parent for that movie. It's fucking awesome if you're a gore fan. If you love like creature features and gore, this is def for you. The cast is pretty good for the most part. It tends to be like decent performances and some shaky performances throughout the cast, but I noticed like no one overacts over each other in this movie. They don't try to outshine against each other. Like they act as their characters in the way that their characters would act in the film, which if that makes sense at all. Like Maxwell Caulfield plays the sheriff, and he has some interesting character tropes that some certain scenes are comedic in a way, especially with the way his character is, and you see that especially the way his character reacts to certain things in the film, which kind of enters into like some other territory later, and he kind of had like a outcome of a certain scene that kind of foreshadowed something. That's pretty much how his character reacts to certain things that happens in the film. But I really did enjoy him as the performance, and he worked well with the other actors. And the actor who played his son, I believe his name is Jim in the film. If I'm not mistaken, I might be wrong. I was just watching the movie, so you know what I mean. But I really like that actor too. He did a really good job working off the other actors also. And we also get like appearance by Ian Patrick Williams in this film, who plays like the head scientist. And I've seen him in numerous like B movies in the '80s. Like he actually plays the cop in Terror Vision that comes to the house because the kids keeps calling the house and stuff. So that's the way I know that actor from. So yeah, awesome shit. If you're a fan of cheesy B movie creature features and gore, this is def for you. Awesome shit. I really did enjoy this for what it was. Really awesome film from Fred Olen Ray. If I had to rate Dino Wolf, I'm gonna give it a solid 7.5 out of 10. I highly enjoyed this. Really awesome stuff. I did like the practical effect angle that they use with this film, and the cheesy dialogue, and just the B movie magic. Awesomeness. 7.5 out of 10 for Dino Wolf. Alright guys, that's it for this day 13, I guess. I'll be back tomorrow again as usual, so I'll see you then. Peace out.